Aisha versus Asurok Cabals as the appointment of Buhari's chief of staff begins. Since the inception of the Buhari's presidency in 2015, the position of the chief of staff to the president can be said to have gained some kind of political power. This was quite unusual in the past, though not a position recognized by the Constitution of Constitution. The Chief of Staff to the President is usually one of the most closest senior aides to an elected political office holder. The case is for the President is not different, with the position being associated with the alleged cabal forces in the Buhari presidency. The office of the Chief of Staff appears to play a critical in key government decisions and coordinating strategic government functions. The position, which was previously occupied by the late Abakari by a section of political class, wielded so much power. Many issues are beginning to unfold behind the scene regards the battle for who occupies the strategic office. It has been reported by some media outlets that some top government functionaries and political office holders are willing to quit their present position for the highly exalted office. Wife of President Muhammad Buhari, who is the Nigerian's first lady, seems to be keeping an eye in the next occupant of the office. The office, the First Lady may have appeared to have some slight issues with the supposed cabal in time past. On few occasions, she has voiced out her displeasure over some influenced action of cabal. It has been disclosed by some sources that Mrs. Buhari has been observing with keen interest recent developments surrounding the selection of the person who will occupy the seat that will protocol to her husband. She is reported to have a preferred choice, which happens to be a one-time governor of Lagos State, in the person of General Buba Mawa, who also happens to be from her home state Adamawa, is a loyalist of the First Lady. Mrs. Buhari would want to use this opportunity to break the strong forces of the cabal, which has not been on her side. To achieve this, both she and her preferred choice may have to battle the strong forces of the cabal. For those who have been conversant with the happening in the Buhari presidency, it appears quite clear that there are some group of individuals who wield some silent power and who seem to be behind the scene of many strategic decisions and actions in the country. This group of people are alleged to be kitchen cabinets. In the presidency, they are referred to as the cabal. The cabal, as they are called, are made up of skilled northern political heavyweights who are called loyalists of the president. There has been indications that they have been in the one behind major decisions and strategic appointments in top positions. They appear to be the forces influencing many executive actions of the president. This supposed group of people are deliberating on selecting the person to be appointed as the chief of staff to the president, since the late Kyari was seen to be one of the influential members of this cabal. It is very much likely that a supposed member will be appointed to the office. Reports from some quarters have it that a key loyalist to the cabal, Alhaji Babagana Kingibe, is said to be the selected choice of the cabal, though there are other shortlisted names for the appointment. But Kingibe may seem to have an edge over them as he has the backing of the president's kinsmen. Mr. Kingibe has worked with the Yaradua government in the capacity of the Secretary to the government of the Federation. However, no one seems to be certain as regards the next occupant of the office, but events will keep unfolding as the day goes by. Even the supposed cabal may be in disarray concerning this choice, as some of them may prefer a particular choice, which other may oppose. Deliberations are still going on to see who will emerge the anointed candidates. What is quite inevitable is that the various interest groups in the position will have faced the battle of political forces to achieve their aim. Thank you for listening to this news. This is arrant nonsense. I know that uh, Mrs. Buhari is fighting for a just cause of a truth. She is trying to avoid what happened in time of Abakari not to repeat itself. I know that. But then that doesn't mean that she herself will be doing everything humanly possible to see that the chief of the staff um, comes from her own side, from her own place. That the chief of staff must should be someone that is very loyal to her. No, 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 no. There will be too much sentiment in Asurok. There will be too much sentiment in carrying out official duties, which will not really augur well. In fact, what happened during the time of our carry, what will happen now will be more than what happened during the time of our carry. So there should be no room for that. The President Mubari, I would say that the president who only have the right to decide who is going to be his chief of staff should go into prayer. If he knows how good he is in praying, he should pray. Let him pray and allow God to decide for him, to minister to him, who to appoint. But whosoever he must appoint must be someone of an average age, someone that is not too old, at least from 50, 60 is okay. It's very okay. Not someone that is from 70, 80. No, 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 no. That person will be very weak to carry out any official duty for the president. So it should be someone with uh, with a very vibrant spirit, at least someone at of an average age, someone with integrity and lots of love. The person must not be a biased type. Yes. And again, it must not be from the north. If he chooses to select on the north, good and fine, but it should be someone of great value. It should be someone of great value. There should be no any sense of biasness. He should select with wisdom. He should select with love. He should not allow the wife to control his decision. Well, the person I know of the president is not the type that can be easily pushed around, not even his wife. So I really salute his courage on that. So I know that he will do everything possible to see that the decision comes from him. But the fact still remains that he should make a genuine appointment. It should not be biased. It should be straightforward. It should be sincere. Okay, so that there won't be any problem in between him and the chief of staff. Or again, there won't be any problem in within the staffs in Asorok. You get it? At least so that at the end of the day, his administration is ending, they will end up with with a testimony. So this is my little observation. So what is your own comment concerning this? Please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.